like that.
Yeah, me too. It's got sort of a vibe going on, you know?
Oh yeah, do that again.
I always start my day off with a scalding cold shower because our water heater hasn't worked in years.
I'm up it for you, unicorn.
The next thing I do is my daily exercises, which I'm quite skilled at.
Aww.
It's always good to start the day out with some clarity, and exercising helps with that for sure.
Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Sometimes there's not a lot of options. I try to eat really healthy all the time because I know it's good for me and all, especially from the garden. But sometimes the temptations are just too much to handle.
I love books and keeping myself educated. Absolutely best thing in the world, except when...
Ow, son of a... You book.
I'd say I'm very energetic and enthusiastic. Everyone describes me as just a pent-up ball of energy all the time.
I'm not ashamed of my stuffed animals. Neither should you. This is Sir Snugglesloth II. Sir Snugglesloth I died a fiery death. I'd say I'm a pretty avid coffee drinker. Today I went to a coffee shop and this one guy walked in with like a... But I lived!
I have an imagination. Sometimes I like to pretend that I'm in a galaxy far away. I got a bit of a geeky side and a nerdy side, a bit of both.
Sometimes I donate a quarter. Even though I don't want to. I'm a very generous person. It feels good to give to people. Sometimes I feel other people take that for granted. I'm really surprised that they allowed me to donate blood again after that one nurse said that because I went to Africa that one time, I now have AIDS.
Like most people, I love to swing around in my room. Sometimes when I'm having a bad day, I like listening to nice, relaxing music. This is my pet dinosaur, Phoenix, and he really likes following your fingers and a good old scratch on the forehead. He is a good pet dinosaur.
I take my creativity very seriously.
Some days I work for hours and hours building the perfect mermaid crown, such as this one. This is the second crown I ever made, and this one is the first mermaid crown I ever made. In life, there's always obstacles. I always try to find the best solution to get through them, no matter how unconventional they may be. Having a lot of hair means it can get in the way, so most of the time I wear it up, so it's out of my face and out of mind, just like this. Beautiful, all set to go. I often struggle with finding just exactly how the I put on a scarf. Sometimes it takes me a few hours to get it just right, but eventually I figure it out. Sometimes I play miniature drums. I find that it's a really good way to get out all that negative energy and aggression that I've been storing up. My pride and joys are probably my rabbits. This is Echo. As you can see, he's very big. And he's a real sweetheart, too. These are my 10-day-old baby rabbits. The darker one is Luna, and the lighter one is River. They are very sweet and, of course, very fluffy. This is Xena. She's the mama to the baby rabbits. She's so sweet. We have a collection of suns at our house for no reason besides my mom likes them. I find this one particularly horrifying.
Out of the way, Nudge.
I also love making birdhouses. I have a really big backyard, and I always love walking through nature and getting really up close and personal in it. This is one of my favorite walkways.
And of course, I always take time to stop and smell the flowers along the way, too. There's nothing better than being out in the sunshine and enjoying your own garden. I'm a very agile little creature, by the way. This is a broken compost bin. We grow lots of raspberries at our house. There's nothing better or more delicious. We also grow tomatoes in our garden. The squash is sort of invaded, but it's still pretty neat. Of course, you need to go gallivanting and frolicking at least once a day. Very majestically. I also stare at the sun for 3 hours straight. I also love sitting on my front porch, especially relaxing in this rocking chair. I then try to get comfortable while taking a nap on my washer and dryer. I consider myself a high intellectual in most of the things I do. I mean, some people think I'm weird, but I think normal's boring, to be completely honest with you. Besides, being yourself is the best being in the end.